Hi, hello, welcome to stream. Um, sorry no Halloween stream. um, I had a thing planned, and then I also had AC maintenance, and they went like way longer than I thought. The guy told me like 3 p.m. and I didn't think about it. I was like, oh shit. They didn't come until 4. It's fine. Um, but I can just move whatever. I can play that game whenever I want. So, um, I was gonna do it today, but then I'm like, I really want to draw. I want to get stuff done, and it's just fun to just hang out and, you know, work on art. So yeah, Silk Song art. Hooray! Um, yeah. Hi, Tori. Um, Here, let me just let this song run out, and then I'll get my stupid ass billion-hour playlist up. Um, that's fine. Um, so, this thing is getting so big to the point where, like, I now have 3 different files of stuff, to work on. I don't know if I want to work on this one today. This is I have to lock the fuck in. But yeah, it's now, I am up to day... I have up to day 27 out of 41 formatted out, more or less, and then I have a bunch of... I was gonna do this last night and just like, there are days where I sketch out, and then there are days where I actually pick a few to clean up, and like last night was a... sketch and format day, but I also went out to eat with friends for a bit, and I was like conking out by like 8 something, so, and I also left my sketchbook at work. I do have my sketchbook this weekend. Thank fucking god, because I took Monday off, and we have Tuesday off, so, I don't know what I want to do specifically tonight. But yeah, here, I'll show some of the ones that we have. This is like, I mean, I put it in the stream title that we're talking Silk Song spoilers. I have like the whole fucking Silk family on day 22. There's Lace. There's Grandmother Silk, just fuck you. There's Phantom. This one I'm excited. I hope this one turns out nice. Dude, Phantom's not easy to draw. They're not easy to draw. It's a little easier when you can like change the your pen width, but with ballpoint pen it's really hard because I don't know what the hell. Hair is hard. Things that are supposed to be hair are hard. Bile water. Just bile water. And then I think I have, yeah, all of these. Oh. Yeah, all of these. Orange over here is I need to do. I have the sketch in my sketchbook, it's just not digitized. So here's fucking Grohl. We might be able to work on these today. I don't know what I want to do yet. I think all of these, yeah, this isn't done yet. This isn't done yet. Oh, fuck shit up, Auntie. But yeah. Maybe we can start with Vogue. Yeah, I'm down with starting with Vlog today. Alright. Okay, where's my... thing? Your roommate shared a rage bait tweet about Bilewater with "What does this mean?" and you accidentally info dumped about Hollow Knight and Silksong for several minutes straight. Yeah... Don't, if you fucking bless my coworker, cause like my coworker friend, we've known each other for like a decade now, so it's like cool. But like she's genuinely interested in the shit I have to say, but she's had to like hear me just go off about Silksong like for like a month straight, because that's all I would talk about. But she's not really a gamer, but like she has been playing, I think, Tears of the Kingdom for the past like year now, and she's scared to finish it. She's done Breath of the Wild, but she's been going through Tears of the Kingdom, and like she's scared of like going to fight Ganon. Okay. So Alright, there's other things we can do. Moral support flea. Where is Vlog in my files? But yeah, how has everyone's, why are these all in, okay. How was everyone's weeks? I'm just tired. I'm so fucking burnt out. I was like, I think I need to take one day off. Belbeach. August starts with a V. It's been a week, yeah. No, this morning, like, no one came to work the first, like, 3 hours of work except me, and I was like, oh, hell yeah. It was like 2 or 3 hours. And I'm like, this is the calmest I've been, because it's, like, because I'm in a supervisor position and I have to check over everyone's stuff. Some days I go crazy because it's like, everyone's calling me over to like, can you check this, can you check that? And I'm like, I need to focus on my things, please. Did you know? They just kinda flip Vogue's sprite over the y-axis. She doesn't have different sprites for, whether she's facing left or right. Which means her scar just kinda flips sides. But, yeah. That's what I was talking about. I was like, wait, oh no. But thankfully, apparently she has a unique sprite, a unique icon, for when you initially take on the mission to go find the fleas, she has a unique sprite. Her and Krat have unique sprites. And the scar is on her left eye, so... I've been opening the wiki like every day. Pretty much, because there's always something that I'm like wondering about. I don't know how to draw. This is correct. This is good enough. She has like a fucking tanuki tail. Yeah. Even if she harpoons, you won't do it, please touch. Deadass, I don't know how her little vest works. It does make me incredibly happy that, like, gender presentation in Hollow Knight makes me so happy. Yeah, I think she just, it's like Hornet's Cloak. I've been having such a hard time, with cloth physics. I mean, that's the game. It's cloth physics, the game.
Oh, hi there!
Thank you for the follow. God, I'm kind of excited when I might, maybe, no, I don't think I can skip ahead, because it's gonna throw off a lot of stuff. And she can have her spear thing go. Hold on. Can I open up a... What's on the latest doodle file that I have? There's something I want to draw. Oh, it's just Phantom. Okay. Yeah. I was like practicing how to draw them. Yeah, I'll put that in a folder. Oh yeah, I was also drawing some green prints the other night. And then I didn't post this anywhere. One day I'll bring back Restaurant AU. It's just not yet. I don't know. I have too much shit on my plate. He's very hard to draw. The black tank. I wanted to give him one of those fucking the tank tops with the really big like slit on the sides. Okay, no, I just wanted to do this. That's correct. This is all I wanted to draw. I can move her expression a little bit. Don't mind me. I still say, like, hopefully, it's very hard to say, but I hope Hollow Knight stuff in general just will move faster than like me drawing Akishu, because I don't have to draw fingers. When the giant fleet jumps in the fleet juggle and you gotta juggle all of that and the other fleets. Yeah. Yeah. So I was doing the final boss, and then Andrew told me, my friend Andrew was like, did you get the final damage upgrade? And I was like, fucking no, tell me where that is. And it was like, it's with the fleas, and I'm like, are you fucking serious? I think this works, right? So I have to find this out. I have to find out, we have to test this if this was actually the case. I played Silk Song a majority off of a capture card. I think the problem... I got through this game a lot slower than most people. And, like... there were a lot of things that it contributed to it. I don't fucking know, Hornet, man. And I think the lag... Okay, playing the game for 41 days straight did not help. But I think the fact that the Switch 2 runs at a very, very consistent 60 frames per second, and I'm running it through a capture card that doesn't capture at that rate, or there's something wrong with the frame rates and the refresh rates or something. Things were harder. I think. I had to do flea juggle. Playing off of a capture card. I was at it for like an hour. Or more. And I was asking people for tips and they're like, yeah, use like, what was it? People were telling me use Witch Crisp, people were telling me use the long nail. What no one told me is there was a cadence to it. If I had been told that the cadence is important, I would have picked it up a lot faster than I did. I'm okay, I'm just like, Jesus Christ. I wanna, I could do another, I have it in me to do another playthrough of Silksong, but not right now. I could do it, but I'm also like, I'm playing through Digimon Time Stranger 2 right now. Playing through Digimon, I kinda wanna play, Hyrule Warriors, the new one. It looks kinda cool. It looks neat, and honestly, so, there's a little Korok fella you can play as, and I want to know what his deal is. He's also voiced by ProZD. He's just pitched up for some reason. Hell yeah, the drop. Okay. He's good. So wait, why do I have... What got posted in the Discord? Okay. Hi, P.O. Spiderfangs. Yeah, I try to stream on Twitch like once a week. And I'm not always streaming art. I'm only picking up streaming art again because I have all of this shit to work on. And it's actually like, this is easy to stream because, I have decent sketches. And I'm also like, I don't care about the mystery anymore. And it's like, we're in a little bit of a gaming, it's not a gaming lull, it's more like, the video game I plan to spend money on, or the video game I spent money on, that's for me, that's not for stream, so... I can do more of this, so... yeah. Oh yeah, I haven't listened to that song in a while, though. Yeah, there's too many video games to play. I haven't even touched Donkey Kong. I haven't touched Hades 2. Hades 2 I'm gonna wait. I need to wait even more because I'm like, I can't go from... I will just be angry if I go from like Silksong to Hades 2. That's too many like difficult video games. Oops. Thank you for the hydrate. I have a little bit of water, but I mostly have winter melon tea. It's Friday, goddammit. I'll probably get the sketches down for a few of these, and then work on inking one or two. Change this to no palette, because that's done. Yeah, we are in daylight savings mode, so... Thankfully, streams are at a pretty good, what is it? At a not extremely ass-o'clock time. It's still late on the East Coast, but like... It's always gonna be late on the East Coast for me, so I'll take what I can get. Yeah. It's only 6 p.m. here. It's just what I get for being on Hawaii time. Like, I can't mitigate that. Good God. I can't mitigate that. I have a 7 to whatever job. Yeah, that works. You only see because yeah. Yeah, for once, it's a little bit more convenient for everyone on the mainland now. Yeah, that works. I think I'm gonna move her handle. Yeah, you have to go to, I think, window... Yeah, window... Subview. But there's... I've been using CSP for, like, a long time, like, years now, and I honestly only found about the palette thing, like... last year? Or the beginning of this year or something like that? So, yeah, it's just... CSP, there's a lot you can learn. But I like this program. Okay, that's done. We have here. Oh, you can... Here, let me... Okay, yeah. Let's struggle to... I can... Yeah, I'll trip over my own ass just trying to learn how to draw out Second Sentinel. That's fine, let's do that. Okay. No, I'm down. I'm down for that. I had them open. This is like maybe one of the hardest characters to draw in this game so far that I've found. Grandmother Silk is up there. Oh, okay. No, that's good. You just put names. I usually just end up having another window open on my second monitor. But yeah. This is mostly for... Trabio, get out of here! I lost my train of thought. I don't know. Reference window, good. I've been listening to this song all week. So, for those who don't know, I used to be pretty good at piano. I haven't played in like 10 years. Over 10 now, I think. I stopped in 2012. The piano in this song, I can tell it's live piano. Was listening to it. Had a panic attack? Not panic attack. I had like a pang of anxiety of like, oh shit, can I even do a scale anymore, or have I lost that muscle memory? I still can. Probably. But I was just like... It just kind of sucks to think about, like, you spent so much time getting good at something, and then, like, you just stop doing it, and you're gonna lose that skill if you don't use it. I'm like, oh. But I would wanna... Hollow Knight has definitely sparked that, like, I could go do an instrument if I had more time in my life. If I had an extra, like, 2 hours in each day, which is impossible, I would definitely get back into playing not Pokemon. Pokemon music for fun. Like, Hollow Knight's soundtrack has really, really made me appreciate leitmotifs and, just stuff like, what is it? Pale Court was a big one that I was like, oh shit, like, classical music can be so much more, or appreciation of classical music can be well taught, it has to be taught. Like, this song means a lot more to me because I know, I know the leitmotifs. But I grew up going to a lot of like piano concerts where I'm like, this is really boring because it's too slow, there's no percussion, there's no percussive backing, and I don't know what's happening. I'm falling asleep. So that's my spiel. Yeah, especially like Undertale and stuff. Let me catch up on chat. You just accepted that you have a Persona fan artist in your follows? Yeah, real talk, I do kind of worry about that. Just like jumping from fandom to fandom, but I know it's like people have phases and that's fine. Hey Mark Lopez. But that's just how like Tumblr is. Like you follow someone for years and then shit, we do in circles now. Cool. Yeah, like what is it? A lot of mutuals are into Nine Souls now. What else? I can't think off the top of my head. But someone always excel games, yeah. Yeah. Piano takes a lot. It's extra funny when someone falls back, yep, on their bullshit, yep. Like me. I'm in it. Okay, am I reading the shapes correctly? Is Second Sentinel kinda supposed to look like Tingle, or am I fucking something up bad? Several people you follow who get super into something, you just have to go, oh, okay, it's this thing now, yeah. But I think it also just kind of goes to show that, like, I think it's important to have just connections with people outside of just thing that your mutual interest. Oh my god. Can I just say this is a very good sprite because I was looking for... Their idol does not show that their body is like ant. Oh yeah, don't do that. This game, this isn't unusual, but it's like there's a... I think Second Sentinel is no exception, but it's like... How am I saying this? Hornet, I essentially have to draw her like naked and then put her cloak over it, and I don't think that's like... That's not necessarily weird. I think that's normal, actually. Is there a different server where someone's super into Plague Mona and posts at least one post of it a day? And sometimes my stuff pops up? Holy shit. Dude, I don't even really ship Plague Mona. I don't know what's happening there. Damn. Huh. I think this is correct. Oh god. How is this supposed to go? I don't understand. Oh, that's a close... I don't understand. Oh. So I have a writing your diet. Hey, do you guys all know where silk flies come from, by the way? Should I break that to you on- is there someone I can crush on this stream with this information? So silk flies are people. Silk flies are people's souls. Yeah, so silk flies are the things that when you find Lace in her first fight, she's conducting some of them. But yeah, there are this is so funny to have this conversation when fucking Second Senator looks like this. Yeah. So there's there is- I haven't actually found the room, but there's a room in Whiteward. There's a room in Whiteward and a Coral Commandment that will that link these together, but there's a machine in fucking Whiteward. Squidward? That's like this big apparatus, and then there's a chair, and apparently that's like a soul- it takes people's souls out when they get too old and turns them into a silk fly. And Whiteward connecting to the robot part of Underworks? Yeah. They would then take a bunch of the souls and then put them into Cogwork robots. And I guess it's just so- it kind of has to do with one, dying in Farloom is considered a sin. I can't remember- I don't have a source for this. God damn it! Cass? Thank you for the 8 months, Cass. Yeah. They'll put the silk fly into the robot. Yeah, I can't remember the tube. The tube? The ventrica? I vaguely remember this. But yeah, they put the souls, the silk flies, into Cogwork robots. They don't really remember- they remember being something else. They don't remember who they were, though. It turns you into a Sonic the Hedgehog Flicky? That's not wrong. But then there's shit, so that's why the train was shut down. Okay, yeah, I gotta check that. But the big thing is, and this is what I was kind of talking about on Blue Sky today. Do you know why Fourth Chorus is called Fourth Chorus? Not just because there are 4 of them, at least. It's because there's a whole choir in there. When you defeat Fourth Chorus, a whole bunch of silk flies come out of it. Because there's all these people's souls in there. There's a whole choir in there. Probably actually literally like they were past choir bugs that died. Fuck. I think Ruka was talking about that today, or this week, and I was just like, what do you mean? What the fuck do you mean? Fuck. Yeah. Yeah, they don't have- oh yeah, yeah. Not hacked Needleland data, but like, or, yeah, if you do weird shit, yeah. It's Hollow Knight has a lot of that, where they're not supposed to have- they have Needleland data, it's not supposed to show up, but you can either dig it up in the files or, yeah. Every time you have a handle on everything in the game- no, that's the vibe. That is 100% the vibe of Hollow Knight, and I love it. It hurts me. Yeah. You're not supposed to have it. I think... I think these are all fight sprites. Oh... Okay, this is... Okay. Yeah, I was like... I'm making this way too complicated than it needs to be. Keep it simple, stupid. Yeah, Underworks, Underworks is a lot. Underworks is a lot, and also has the gaslighting reconciliation machine. You love games with strong motif work? Yep. Yep. What is this ping? Okay. Oh yeah, I did find the robot. Yeah. I think it's meant to be kind of... We kind of were talking about earlier with friends today. I was talking earlier with friends, about, like, it's kind of confusing, the timescale of, like, hollowness and everything. I think it's meant to be kind of confusing. Because, like, Hornet talks about how old she is and shit, and I'm like, I don't know what's happening here. Okay. I have to type. Time isn't real to her or to us, nope. Well, you understand in broad strokes. Go on. Go on. I'm waiting. I think the conclusion we kind of came to is that time... Something like Hollowness... Snatcher... That Hollowness is in some weird stasis, so time is weird. Time is weird in Hollowness, by design. The 3 and the secret area are the oldest. And then... What is the 3 and the secret area? Finger hydrate. And then grab... Thank you for the blink. Wait, Jesus Christ, yes! Oh my god! Why are you doing this?
I should write something.
Oh my god. Ah, fine! Shit! Stop and do everything! Okay. Yeah, that... Harloom used... Hollowness is... Put Hollowness is its own separate thing. I think... Farloom used to be... Yeah. Karak was its own thing. Scar was its own thing. Verdania was its own thing. What's the last one? Whatever the fuck goes on in Shellwood, its own thing. I don't like Nyleth. They lived in whatever. At some point, Grandmother Silk comes in. Either was there the whole time or comes in, but the inciting incident is that GMS wants to have... I don't know if it wants to have children or what, but she... I don't know the exact why she did this, but she gives Farlids sentience, sending them into what we now know as Weavers. Weavers then coaxed, or either coaxed, kidnapped, or whatever, people from the surface into Farloom, creating what we know, like not Hollowness, Farloom is now. And at some point, the Weavers were like, fuck this shit. I think at least one of the inciting incidents is that the Grandmother Silk lied to the Weavers, telling them that they were divine, her creation, but they're not really, they're just ascended Farlids. She never created them. Yeah, so they were like, fuck her actually, and they ran off and they just went wherever. Some were still loyal to her, like Widow. The rest, and basically the Weavers were like, fuck this, the Farloom bugs can figure it out. And I think the Farloom bugs, basically, the Citadel is like, someone was saying that Farloom is essentially a giant music box. Cogwort Core is like, the power source for it all. I don't know what the archivists do. I think they wrote the shit and keep the songs, and then the conductors play it. Basically, all of the Citadel is a whole thing to keep Grandmother Silk asleep with song. Yeah. And what I don't understand, though, is why people were going out to go find Weavers. That I have to go look into more. Also, the Weavers, because they're not, like... Because all the Weavers are from the initial population that Grandmother Silk ascended, they're all female. They're all female, and they have a hard time having kids. Every single generation after the initial set of Weavers is like half-blood or less. Which is why that cage room scares the fuck out of me in the cradle. Yeah. I think that's all. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't think I would talk so much lore tonight. God damn. Oh, I should make these... What am I doing? We can get fancy! We can get fancy! Yeah, she's either bringing them back as punishment or something else. Or reclaiming their silk. Yeah. I was thinking, like, she needs their silk for something. But I don't think it's ever said. I want to draw more Second Sentinel. They're cool. I like them. Second Sentinel's my buddy. I'll be real. Here's maybe like an unpopular take. I can concede that Hornet is some kind of lesbian. Question mark. But the shipping is a little bit, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I don't really ship her with anyone. And I don't know. It, again, like, I always preface this with Chaser Bliss. I'm not gonna police you, but it does feel a little bit weird. The shipping is a lot. The shipping is a lot, and I feel like I'm a weird outlier. It feels kind of forced, yeah. Yeah, that's basically where I'm at right now. That, I just like the silly stuff. She's got a lot of her things going on, yeah. Someone was saying, like, Hornet's probably on, like, some lesbian spectrum. Lace is definitely one. But pairing them up together, I don't know. It would take a lot to actually have a actual relationship, if that makes sense. For me, and I've been like ping-ponging this in my head, because I even talked to Tori about this, like, they do have the same, like, Akashu rival energy, but why was that, like, no, that is definitely, like, there's shit there. But with Lace and Hornet, I'm like, I don't know, and I think it's because you don't really get to see them hanging out. They have, like, they have a lot of dialogue together, but it's nothing, like, casual. So, if there's anyone you ship her with, it'd be like Chakra, but the relationship feels more like any label you put on this is going to be reductive. Yes, exactly. It's you don't really get to spend time. Yeah, you get to spend time with Lace in this way that I did. I did Lace 2 pre-Rasher. 2 nights. But do they get to hang out? No. But also, yeah, it's fine to just... It's super fine if you just like it aesthetically. Again, like, if you're having fun, cool. But it was just like, I felt crazy being like, why don't I see the same way everyone else is seeing this? Yeah, that too. Like, there's definitely dialogue that's like, holy shit, but like... Yeah. Also, I am a little bit of the projecting type and be like, I think it'd be cool if she was kind of, you know... I think it'd be cool if she was on the A spectrum, but that's just me. Tell me your crack ship. Have you guys seen the Grohl and Chef Lugoli art? It's really good. Yeah, Hornet is aromantic, yeah. Arrow something, Arrow Ace. Chef's kiss fuck! People were calling Lugoli Ash Jim for a bit, and I was just like, what the fuck was happening there? Ooh, that's a good one. Vogue and Cloth, that's a- no. Chaser Bliss, I see- no, good, no, good. Yeah, no. No, you got something there. Uproarious applause. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm down. What I also think Hollow Knight does a good job of is, like, not reducing female characters in having, great relationships. If this makes sense. Like, with White Lady and PK, White Lady still has a lot of, like, power. She's not just, like, you know, the Pale King's wife. She's still, like, a woman in power, and I respect that. Tanner bite, yeah. Just for me specifically, I'm just kind of like, I don't know if I can see her with a guy. That's just my take on it. Yeah, I don't know. That line, that was a loaded line that has continued to haunt me for forever. That line is gonna haunt me for like the next 5 years of my life. But again, any headcanons are like fine. Just as long as you're not like wildly, I don't know. What is it? This is true when it's not true at all. Saying thing as true. I think we can all agree that it's like you can put a bunch of okay. Can we all agree that whatever horde it is, we can just label her as tired and old? Can we just tired and old, and it's probably none of our business, like Odal from In Stars in Time. She get it along with Alucard from Castlevania. I know about labels when I have a job. I don't. Yes. My friend was telling me about one of her friends, and they asked him, like, she asked him, Paul, like, what kind of, like, sexuality are you? And he's like, I don't know, I'm just tired. And yeah, honestly, yeah. Did I just finish this one? I can do this quick. I'll do this one. Why not? I'll do this one quick. I'll finish one tonight. Why is there... Hold on, I need to look... Oh, okay. I'm like, why do they look... Is it supposed to look like Tingle? No. Okay. I would be interested... Is this a Cowabunga panel? Shut up! You're not wrong! Shut up! This is where my siblings died. Siblings got deactivated. Hornet, how a bummer. Fuck. This is correct, right? Okay. God. I think Quirrell... I'm so interested. So first of all, I can't remember if this is an official thing or not, or this was hearsay, but I am like 90% sure we are getting more content for Silksong. And I say this mostly because we haven't seen Sharp yet. We haven't- hold on, I have them saved actually in my files. I can bring them up right the fuck now. We haven't seen this character yet, and we kind of have to, because he's a backer character. And this character drives me crazy because his nose... Oh, I don't know if I can bring it up. Yeah, because I can't open GIFs. His nose, flares out and it looks like a void tendril. And we got footage of that, like, forever ago. So I was like, is he fucking void? So I thought he was maybe gonna come up in Act 3 and he didn't. But I'm like, Sharp has to show up because he's a backer character. So I'm like, where the fuck is he? You know? Fuck. But yeah, we're like, I'm just like, I don't know. It also gives, Wings Mold, and King's Mold, and yeah, the Steel Soul Bastards. I have to look more into them too. They have a whole thing that I don't know what's going on. Oh, forgot. Tanuki. There's supposed to be 3 dudes? Okay, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. I'm just gonna- I don't wanna ask questions. Oh god. No, I do, yeah, I do. I don't know if, for me, I don't know if it's recency bias, but I do like this- I do like the fleas more than grubs too. Not heresy. Well, because I like the fleas more because the thing doesn't- a horrifying thing doesn't happen to them once you've collected all of them. Yeah, well, I think they are happy. It's just horrifying from their perspective of us. Ooh. I think both Tori and Rico got to that part around the same, yeah. Both you and my friend Rico were like DMing me as, yeah, as you guys were going through Hollow Knight, and yeah, like, yeah, I got all the grubs, and I tell you, go back into the room, walk back out, go back in. And then just the screams of horror afterward. You were about to fall asleep! They mean to collect- oh gosh. They're- honestly, I think that's part of their life cycle, I think is the implication. So they're probably- honestly, they're probably fine. Yeah, the fleas are more endearing, but Imo, comparing Silksong and Hollow Knight's vibes, like, are kind of different, because having a character that can speak and have conversations and stuff, it's a very different vibe and perspective. I think this is fine. This is fine. Yeah, this is fine. We can clip, I think. Will this bleed out all over the fucking place? No. Will this bleed all over the place if I do this? Yes, okay. Yeah, my VOD, I'm just like... My VOD of the first, like, few hours of the game, I was just like, this is weird that she talks back. I'm tempted to boot up, Hollow Knight, and then attempt Pure Vessel again, because I'm like, I wonder if I'm better at the game now. My sketching process is, it's partially just like I've been doing this for forever, but, oh god damn it, my lines are clean because I think it has to do with, I sketch in pen nowadays. So I just have to commit, but it just comes from, like, I have very confident, oh shit. The joint is up here, shit, whatever. It's fine. Yeah, Pure Vessel is about where I gave up on the Pantheon and everything. I was like, nope, it's not happening. But, definitely... Oh, what color is... Okay. Oh, no, it's not a joint! What if it was, though? Hey Vizzo. Hey Vizzo. Oh my god. Did that same occasion where you like didn't give up but you got so sad about getting to the end of the game. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you have... I was yelling about this in the Discord today, cause I made Neo go to, Wisp Thicket. I have been yelling about... So, me as a scientist, I have a very strict code of... You cannot say anything is definitive unless you have the evidence for it. Wisp Thicket drives me crazy because there are many things that point to this could be Grimtroop. You cannot definitively say anything that it is or not, but there are very like striking parallels, disgustingly scary parallels, and it makes you want to draw some conclusion. You cannot. You absolutely cannot. Drives me insane. Yeah, the guys might, like, make the same sound as the Grimkin. They might fucking, you know, they make the same, like, rattling sound as the Grimkin. You can... They also teleport and shit. Can't draw any fucking conclusions. Nope. Yeah, the fire sound. Oh, the fire sound effect's the same, but that's not really. Instead, it also inversions of. Yeah, I never thought about that either. Oh god damn it. I think this and then this. I found a neat way to shade metal. that I probably should have done like years ago, and I just never did. I have enough Face Father figures, yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, I think... on this one? Oh, sorry. I'm just gonna leave this one here for a bit. This used to be worse, by the way. This used to be worse, and then Ryan told me dial it back. I ran it by Ryan, and he was like, a baby not, and I was like, okay. Where? It's not... I posted this one already. I think it's on... yeah. It's not this one. It's on this one. Here. Oh, I did show this off, earlier, I think. Yeah. I don't know, man. Okay, back here. I feel like I didn't get a lot done so far, but like, I also spent an inordinate amount of time summing up the lore. Man, I'm no moss bag, but I try. Also, I've never watched the Mossbag video. That's my confession. I respect what he does, I'm just like, eh. Not for me. That's fine. Hey, Bloxer. Nah, I don't really watch their stuff. I heard there was a new one today, though. You watched one or two? I think I'm like, I would rather... I'm not really a video essay kind of person. And two, I think part of the fun of Hollow Knight's lore is, I get to go to the wiki and see in citation. I think I just, cause I'm I think I'm just a... I've grown up in science, and I'm so used to reading a paper where I can go at it at my own pace, and if I'm like, where the hell is that citation from, I can go on the wiki, and there's a little one, and I can click on the one, and it goes down to the bottom of the page and shows me the exact line where that was said. Doing this while drawing because you would put the pen down and ran for like 3 hours, yeah. Yeah, no, yeah. The biggest... oh my god. I've never talked about this on stream. Matt Pat's Hollow Knight lore video pissed off so many of us. Pissed off so many of us. I don't remember... I think every lore video I come across in, for whatever, I feel like it's gonna be like a Matt Pat video. I think the thesis statement was the knight is a reincarnation of the Pale King, and we were like, no. What are you talking about? Shut up! Actually, textually incorrect. I think, yeah, I think I'm just a very... I'm the kind of person... I don't like it when people are feel like they're smarter than me, but they're actually just very wrong. It's a very petty thing of me. Citation needed. Yeah, good point. Yeah, no, good point. Oh, shit. Drop game 3 as soon as it became clear when to stop talking about FNAF, yeah. Hollow Knight is very blatant about a lot, yep. He's a thespian, then a researcher, yeah. Yeah. And I'm very, like, if you come at me citing shit... No, if you come at me positing something about Hollow Knight, and you're wrong, or you're just kind of making shit up, and coming to me as, like, saying it's fact, I will jump you. Godho turns it into a Kirby game. Oh yeah, Kirby does have gauntlets. Superstar doesn't have a gauntlet, that's right. Huh. I didn't think about that. But also Team Cherry's weird because, like, everyone was like, it's Bug Souls, but they're like, we've never touched the Dark Souls. And I'm like, are you sure? Yeah, I think... Yeah. I heard Mossbag is pretty good about his sources and stuff. Again, like, I respect him. I'm just like, I don't think I think a video essay would make me go feral. I think I'm just very, I'm just very cautious about who I listen to. Yeah, no, like, no, I have respect for Mossbag. I'm just like, their stuff isn't my thing, I think. From the format it is in. He knows what he knows, and wait, yeah. I think, whenever... Here's my broad sweeping statement about people. In the Hollow Knight fandom, if someone is very hesitant on admitting they're wrong, I think that just applies for everybody, but like, especially in the Hollow Knight fandom, hang around people who are like... Hang around people who are okay with admitting they're wrong. I think is a good mindset to have. Or in a good way to curate your circles. Because this is such a lore-heavy game, and it's so easy to just kind of talk out of your ass. That's all. I think I need to put this on... Yeah, I'll give it its own layer. How do I draw a Farloom symbol? It's like this, and like this, and like this. Yeah, only Team Cherry knows for sure. But yeah, as a researcher, if, like, you say something is for sure based on, like, comparisons, I will jump you. I will jump your ass. More like, I'll just go really silent and, like, be mad, but, like, you know. Oh, well, that's fine. I don't really want to dox myself, but just, I'm in marine bio. I guess it's, yeah. I'm in marine bio, and I do a lot of stuff with invertebrates. So, yeah. What is your invert question? Oh shit, layer cake. Oh my god, that the light is just reflecting off their masks. Jesus Christ. And the dead children pit. Oh, give me... Go to the wiki, show me that room. Yeah, another thing I want to do when I do another playthrough of Silksong is use tools more. I think there was a point where I ran out of shards and I was like, I don't want to use tools anymore. Carnivorous. Okay, so not mad at you. Hawaiian, you don't need the Okina. Hawaii, you need the Okina, but Hawaiian is actually this is kind of screwy the way I'm gonna say it. Hawaiian is not a Hawaiian word, so you don't need the Okina. The thing that looks like a comma. Yeah. So just so you know. I think carnivorous caterpillars are in the forest, so no. The only caterpillars I've seen around here are the monarch's ones. Killing Lace, you told me you killed Lace with Tax, and I was like, that's so disrespectful. I was like, damn. Oh, I wonder if I can. It's 7 o'clock. I think, okay, one, I hate Broodmother's sounds. I hate everything about Broodmother. That boss gave me a lot of trouble. I think I mostly killed her with Tax. But, you know, when works, works. I don't like Broodmother. Tax Boomerang Poison. Yeah. Oops. You're Reaper Purist. Yeah. The entire Industrial Revolution on Carmelita, Jesus! Yeah, I think I was like, I'm so focused on just staying alive, that it was hard to integrate anything else into my repertoire, is kind of what I was at. Yeah, for me, I think my toughest fight was honestly Nyleth. And I had Ascendance Grip. Nyleth, all of the Shellwood Heart pissed me off. So, okay, I have a confession to make. So, I went up to Seth, was like, why the fuck is this guy named Seth gating me so hard? Who the fuck is Seth? And then I was told like 2 days later, yeah, so he's a tribute character to a fan, a chronically ill fan who like passed away before Silksong released. Like, in the same vein of like Make-A-Wish stuff. Yeah, he's a backer character. And I was like, oh no, I'm sorry. And yeah, I don't know what it is with Nyleth. Last Judge, I am not so... It was a hard fight. I'm not so pissed off with it in hindsight, because the run that clicked was like, the run back felt good, I got the run back down, and then I actually... That was a boss that I hit flow state. That I actually hit a good flow state for, so I'm like, I can't be mad about it. Same with Last Sinner. Yeah, I heard about that. I think my favorite challenge in the whole game, though, is the Sprint Master one. That one, I was like, I was very, very happy. Like, I smiled. Made me smile. Yeah. I kinda wanna do Mist Route too. Yeah, I did, doing score first, yeah. I did Coral Tower first. Coral Tower, surprisingly, but I had such a hard time with the forum, but for some reason Coral Tower clicked with me. And then I did Coral Tower, then the Scar, and I did Nyleth last. And I think Nyleth last was sad. Yeah, I don't know why Coral Tower clicked with me, but I know everyone's just like, fuck this shit. I'm glad that Khan wasn't a rough fight, if anything at all. Because I was like, if he was a hard fight, I would be like, no, fuck this. Fuck it. No. What am I naming this file? 26A. Can't take you 3 tries always because you left. Yeah. Yeah, I had, for me, Forum was hard mostly because, I did it pre-Rasher. I mean, there are other things, but, like, I was stuck in it for, like, 3 days. But I did a really bad... I think that my next playthrough of Silksong is gonna go a lot smoother, because I won't be playing from it... I won't be playing it on the stupid capture card. What is it? I will probably go into things more, like, prepared. Part of me was also just kind of like, well, your friends beat it so fast, so why can't you? And I was stuck on that mentally. A lot. Oh, hey, do you guys want to see some yaoi real quick? You can have that. You can look on that while I rearrange my files. Yeah. So, I think the next time I play Silksong, it's gonna be a lot smoother. Yeah. The forum. Yeah. I learned about the buddies thing. Apparently, I don't know if it's a mod or something, but, you can take Naked Hornet out of the slab, maybe? I gotta look that up. I'm down for drawing lace a little bit. I'll do this. I'm excited to work on this, but I don't think I'm gonna do it tonight.
Hello?
Yeah. You know what? I'm not gonna go for too much longer, but I do have to use the bathroom real quick. So it's not this one. It's shit. It's this one. Nope, it's this one. Yeah. I'll be right back. I'll kick you guys over to clips real quick. But yeah. Chill for a little bit. My guitar weeps, dog. He sobs. Ever since Hobby Who's premiere musical play show event got lame, like way past lame, us boys haven't been able to get in the mood, you know, for music making. What about the other thing?
Dorian is less clothed than the last time you saw him. But when your eyes meet, he doesn't seem the slightest bit embarrassed. It's almost like he wants you to see him like this.
Ben Starr, swear to fucking God.
Oh dear.
Ben Starr? The man that you are!
You've caught me in my, horizontal state.
We found you in defense mode. Brother. Defense mode doesn't mean you strip down. You're supposed to put more clothes on in defense mode. You like lizard tits? Sit down, Andrew. I remember there's a, like... There is something weird about this phase, and I don't remember what the fuck it was. Are you ready to see this? Is this going to be TOS? Should we do this? We're not ready. Do it. Okay. I don't... You don't get to see that. Okay, hi. I'm back. I was asking, like, friends, hey, is Lace just kinda naked? And Flag was like, maybe she's like Bayonetta. I'm like, maybe. I don't know. I guess, yeah, but I guess the question is can you consider soap clothes? There's a stick of the same color as her face inside. Okay, yeah. So she's just... Oh! This is good to draw this too. I don't... Like this? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, ew. Oh, ew. 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 Oh. 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 Oh, no. Oh. 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 Oh no. Oh. I wanna just sit with this for a little bit. Who you calling Pinhead? Me and the boys at 2 AM looking for beans looking ass? Oh. That's right, yeah. I heard people are actually fighting over Phantom's pronouns. She can stay here. She'll... Yeah, no, that's good. Yeah, no, that's, no, yeah. Thank you for that. Yeah, I heard people are having, like, active fights over, Phantom's pronouns, and I'm like... I don't know what's going on there. There's, like, on one hand, people are fighting over Phantom and Chef Legoli's pronouns, and on the other hand, there are people saying the Weaver's raised hornet woke. Also, I feel like I'm in danger every time I draw Lace because I'm like... I have to double check. Did I accidentally draw her pants? looking like a ball sack, or is that just how she looks like? And I checked the reference, I'm like, nope, that's just how she looks like. Oh no. Hollow Knight woke song. Her pantaloons, yeah. The Weavers raised her woke and the bees raised her kami? Holy shit! I gotta go. I gotta go. Can I, like, get that on a cross stitch? Or, like, one of those signboards you can get at a dollar store with the letters? Damn. White lady is a feminist, PK's just there, yeah. Dude, Pale King is actually pretty fun to draw. I drew on my sketchbook today and I'm like, this doesn't look right, so I think I have to go... I think I've lost the ability to draw him without a reference. But he's kind of fun to draw, cause like, you can kind of go a little bit ham. Cause no one fucking knows anything. I'm scared. I am so scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. It's just... Nope, nope, every time! This is the scary part, holy shit! Girl, why? Girl, help. No mind to misgender, no voice to cancel, no will to dye your hair, gosh. I do like drawing Lace. I just also, we know so little about her. Someone was saying, and I know this is all opinion, but I want to run it by some people at some point. But someone was saying that Lace actually isn't that well written of a character, and I'm like, or like I don't know, at minimum I can say by the end of the game, we still don't know a lot about her. And Surf and yeah, we get crumbs, and Act 3 is like, you played Hollow Knight, right? Good. Here. But I'm also of the mindset of, I don't want answers to a lot of my questions. I have a lot of questions, but you don't have to answer all of them, that's okay. Because maybe I won't like the answer. And that's fine. Don't ask questions. You can't handle the answers. I can never remember how that quote goes. I forgot she's there. Don't ask questions you're not prepared to hear. I'm gonna look that up. SpongeBob. Don't ask questions, SpongeBob. Don't ask questions. Don't ask questions you aren't prepared to handle the answers to. There we go. She looks like she has a backpack. Oh yeah, that's because of my... Yeah. Here, This is what art is for. This is why I was given. I spent so many years of my life, 20 years of my life, honing my skills just to do dumb, stupid shit like this. This is what I was put on this earth to do. Stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid bit. Stupid bit. No one cared who I was until I put on the croissant! Oh, this sucks. Bro, this sucks. Okay, wait, let me see. Release few characters. Yeah. I think people were like, I think in all the promo stuff and whatever, it's like Lace's Hornet's rival, etc., etc., and she kind of is, but and they are kind of there's parallels, there's equals. Shit happens with her. I think a thing is that Team Cherry's not good at super advertising the game, which is fine. So what we had before and what the game actually was are a little bit not congruent. Act 3's a little jarring. World's ending, fucking around. Flea Circus. Yeah. No, I do want to do a thing where it was like, my journal entry drawing for when I do the, when I had to do Flea Juggle that night and I was losing my mind. Just, you break open the piñata and like, Hornet's just like, I don't want to be here. This is a waste of my fucking time. I need to show a kid this boss at minigames, yeah. This just sucks. This just sucks to look at. Shut the fuck up, I'm about to be my high score flea dodge. This is like, that's awful. This is awful to look at. Do I want to work smarter, not harder? Stay 12. What? I wonder if I can cheat. No. No. Nope. My stuck just... This can go. I think I might just have to draw them by hand again. Yeah, I'm gonna end up drawing these by hand. Fuck me. Okay. Creature that runs across your kitchen in the corner of your eye. I hate that. Don't give me that curse. Don't curse me with that image. Oh, god damn it. Why are you doing- why did you give me this idea? fucking, like, gross ass fucking creature. Awful. Awful. I will accept wasted fan art only if they are both naked. Ah! So gross. It's just... Ah. As long as she does not skitter like Hornet can, I can hope. Ugh. Ugh. Can we use her as a dart? God. I'm going back to work for a little bit. I'm gonna stop reading chat. Good God. Holy shit. Oh shit, they uploaded this to the wiki? Ayo, why does she have hips? I didn't know they uploaded this. I have the fucking hard copy of this cover. I didn't know they... Huh. Neat. Ayo, what's going on here, though? Okay. I don't know. Shit. It's beautiful. I think I have the magazine. I think I grabbed it and, like... Yeah. I ordered it. I have it. Did not read it. I think it was 2020, like early-ish mid-2020, and I was hella depressed and shit because it was like the peak of COVID. Anyway, I'm going back to work. Fuck everything. Oh, hell. Have to... Oh, okay. Oh, this is what I need. Okay, lock in. Give me, actually... At minimum, give me those colors. My palette is just differing fucking things of whites and grays and reds. What layer is that on? My favorite fucking video game. I like how when people get to this boss fight, everyone is just kind of screaming like, what the fuck in the- what in the Utena is happening here? Oh, this one I have to actually, like, I usually don't organize my layers. This project I very much have to. Yeah, towards the end, the runs that actually were, like, good and actually helped me finish the fucking game, friends were like, yeah, use tools. So I had Lifeblood and Flint Blade, Flint Slate. So this project is, I journaled, my entire Silksong experience. I played the game for 40-something days straight, and I, like, journaled my thoughts on it as I went through it. So I'm, formatting everything into a nice PDF, with art and stuff. Neo is doing a similar thing, but hers is all just handwritten scribbles. Good scribbles, like, it's not- this isn't to demean her at all, just, like, mine is more, she's drawing it as she goes, yeah, I wrote everything in, like, Google Docs and took notes, and I'm like, for me, it was like, I knew I would not sit well if I just drew things from memory, so I was like, this is the way I'm gonna do it, I'm just gonna do my entries and stuff. Yeah, for me, I'm like, Hollow Knight is such a special game to me, it's like my favorite game, and it's, you know, it's been a source of inspiration for me for, like, you know, the past nearly decade now, which is weird to think about. So I was like, I think I need to journal this. So this pencil, it's called here. Here, that's the name of the brush. I don't remember. I've had it for, like, forever. I don't know. Oh, are they in Fort already? Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, my friends are already in voice chat. We're playing Peak tonight because there's a new map. But yeah, I've used this brush for forever. God. And I have to fill in the gaps. Here, we'll do a few. Every time I have to bring up this cradle. Oh god. Yeah, Persona good. Oh, here. Yeah, I watched that trailer and I'm like, oh, that's like all the horrifying things in Hollow Knight put into a video game in first person. Yippee! So we'll see. Friend is excited because it's in the same slot as Tropics, and we have always had problems with that biome. So yeah. Oh god. Yeah, I was like, oh good, mushrooms, and then the bodies come back to life. Cool. And then spiders. Real talk, I just have a screenshot of the cradle out, and I'm just picking like a few of the flowers to reference, and I'm copying it off that and just not thinking about it too much. Can I also say, other thing that I really like about Silksong in 2025 is that it feels such a a litany against AI. I hope this game was definitely not made with AI, but there's just so much work that went into it, so much work and so much love that went into it. I mean, there's even shit like, you know, Lost Verdania it's a completely optional area, but you can go do it if you want. But it's just, and it's only $20. I am buying it again though when I have budget. But yeah, it's about passion, and I'm just like, I'm not saying that, obviously not everyone can make this game. And not everyone should make Hollow Knight, but I'm just like, look what happens and look what people can make if you're patient with them and you give them time and you give them space and you give them what they need to make things. And it just makes me sad thinking about all the people who got laid off and whatever. You know, and they probably really cared too. So it's just, yeah, things I think about. Think of all the wonderful things we could have in this world if people weren't greedy bitches about things. I think I'm gonna... I'll touch this up even more later, but I'm gonna do a few more of these. Then color in... Lace and Hornet, and then, yeah. Finally, wish what you had a Steven Universe, watch SU Future. Yeah. I have it. Why is it so noisy out there? Christ. Bro, yeah, I haven't watched a lot of Steven Universe, but it's a very... The way people talk about it and the way that the show is paced are very different. I just looked in the corner of my left eye and I was like, oh god, she's still there. Cryptid Lace is still there. Yeah, I'm in a weird spot of I've almost gone a whole year budgeting stuff out, and I've been doing pretty good. But it just kind of put into perspective of holy shit, things cost money. And yeah, I'm just kind of sitting here wow, first party Nintendo shit is really expensive. And yeah, I really do. Come on, man. You're gonna give me Broken Vessel? Serious? God, once you've listened to like Silk songs, like strings, you can tell this is a sample. More, well, I don't know. It might not be. From the soundtrack, Strive has been my favorite track. Now this might... These, I think, are sampled. But that main melody, maybe not. But what I like in Strive is you can kind of hear a little bit... I don't know what it is, but you can hear... This is gonna sound weird. It's almost like you can hear the wood of... You can hear, like, the wood of the instruments, like, creaking a little bit, kinda. Yeah, Hollow Knight is sampled, but Pale Court is full orchestra. Pale Court, the track is is a full orchestra, but most of Hollow Knight is not as far as I know. I think, yeah, but that's why Pale Court sounds so good compared to everything else, because it's, yeah. Again, a track I can't listen to unless I want to get real sad. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna finish these later. Oh god. And fuck. I don't know if I'm gonna cram them closer together or what. Oh god, yeah, it's time to get out of here. They're really good. Jesus Christ. Oh. What are my thoughts on Sonic fandom? I just could never get into them for whatever reason. I just never grew up on Sonic. My first and only game was Sonic Heroes, and I know when I tell people that, they go, I'm so sorry. I did watch a few people play Shadow Generations, and I have way more respect for that character now. And every so often I do listen to... I have some of the tracks from the games on my, what is it? On my YouTube playlist. A few tracks aren't... Yeah, I had that impression that some of them are kind of short. Which ones? Do you know? Because I noticed Strive is pretty fucking short. The only Sonic game he played is Murder Sonic Hedgehog. Hunter's March is finished. Is missing a second verse. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know what it was about Silk Song's OST. It's good. It's a good OST. Believe me. But like, what is it? The amount of songs that are like I call consumable for everyday listening is like, for me personally, is not a lot. Roll is cut off. Cut through is cut off. Gotcha. Carmelita's truncated. Huh. Yeah, for some reason, like, I didn't notice. Maybe I go listen to him later. Huh. Eh. Okay. Oh, I'll finish this later. These... Why are there so many? You know what I should do? I think I want to do this... Yeah, I'll do it later. I'm gonna probably bunch up a bunch of them and then repeat the pattern. Instead of what the fuck I'm doing right now. But I will do that, yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think that's it for today, because I gotta go. I think people are waiting for me to hop on. Yeah, I was too focused on dying in Silksong to really appreciate it. But I will just like to say, Strive is very good because you can hear that it's live. You can super hear that it's live instrumentation. The piano, the piano too, especially in like Trabio and Songclave, there's something about the way that it reverberates that I can tell that's live piano. You're also gonna go, yeah. But yeah, wrapping up. One last look at the creature. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this layer. I can't show this to Neo yet. She doesn't know. But yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out. I may or may not be back with more. I'm cool with just hanging out and drawing. I'm off. Yeah, I'm off on Monday and Tuesday. Tuesday, there will be a stream, an early stream. But I may or may not be around Sunday or Monday. I don't know. I can work on shit. I just don't know if I want to do it on stream or not. But yeah. But yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out. Hop off. So. Goodbye!